Today we will be taking a look at the Typhoon Mk late. It's 4.3 tier 3. It's surprisingly good actually. I didn't really expect that. I did fly the premium one, the Mk, not the late. And that thing has the same kind of power with WEP than this thing without it. So I like the Mk, and then I saw, oh well, Adam told me that this thing had a lot more power. So I tried it out and pleasantly surprised, in all honesty. It's great. It really is great. Of course, it's not the easiest plane because of the roll rate, but it turns really well, it's fast. And the guns, what are the Hispanos? Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, but lately my experience was actually pretty positive. Going for the first target here, BF110 will probably be the highest in their team, mostly due to the airspan. He's going pretty slow, he doesn't really seem to notice me until the latest moment. So I just take a pot shot, see that he's on fire, don't really waste any more ammo on him. And continue on my merry way. That's a dude that was very talkative in chat, he still is. So he's probably not going to be the most aware person, he's mostly talking to Adam. So he's probably going to engage him, so I want to cut him off. Because he's most likely just going to sit on his 6. And there he goes. P-47 is diving away, he won't be much of a problem. 190 is too low to do anything. Operation Husky. So, you know, we got an airspan, they don't. It's kind of unfair. So at this point it's pretty much free reign. And here you can see the other side of the Hispanos. Roll rate is a bit cumbersome, but the negative elevator authority is really good. So instead of rolling around, I just neg-G into his flight pad. Of course, when you're too fast, you might rip or just compressors. Neg-G isn't probably the best way to get shots off, but at lower speeds, with this roll rate, I actually advise it. Just extend the lane right now. I want some oversight. Donya 217 isn't the problem. The 190 might be. I'm not too sure what it is yet, but we'll figure that out soon enough. 190 dives on me, making me think that's the one with the 20 mils, so I don't want to mess with that, especially in the head-on. 420s in the nose, way too much ammo. You don't want to push your head on with that thing, especially with the Hispanos and especially with that damage model. 190 seems to be compressing, he'll lose a lot of energy doing that, so I'll just extend away again. 190 above me, always keep track. Don't tunnel vision on one target, because that will get you killed. 109 back on Adam. So he probably won't be paying that much attention to me. Still talking in chat, so probably not looking behind him. He turns the second I start to shoot, that's kind of unfortunate, but it's not a problem. Retention of this thing is actually surprisingly good. And as you can see, the turn rate is, well, quite extraordinary actually. I was expecting this thing to be a massive boat. And there we go, stalling out of my guns, not a hard shot. 190, yeah, I'm thinking to dodge the 190 and go for the P-47 on Adam. But he turns right after me, so I can't really go for the P-47. Adam is in a Spitfire, so I think that he'll be fine. And I turned just in time here. If I had waited like a second more, he probably would have killed me right there. But I didn't, so it's all fine. 190 is stalled out. Not the hardest shot in the world, and just delete him. Sprayed a bit much because I let too much actually. Because well, he's so slow that, and I'm still kind of used to jets at this point. So overleading is something I still do quite a lot. P-47, low and slow, doesn't really pose much of a threat, but you know, I want to take him out. Turned out that it was kill steal number 1 and I overheated my engine. I waited a bit too long because it was mid-fight. And then the second I probably would have stopped the overheating, I wept back up because I wasn't really paying attention anymore. I saw it was overheating, I put it on 85% for a little bit. And then I just assumed it was cooled down, I didn't even look at it, I just throttled up again. And well, there goes my engine. But I'm quite used to the Mk, which probably, I don't have the numbers, but I assume that it's around the same amount of power with a yellow engine. Of course, maybe it's a bit less, but I'm not too worried. Like I know that the Mk, can easily dogfight 190s. So, you know, I still have that power decrease, but I'm used enough to the other one that I don't think it's going to be a problem. So instead of RTBing, I just want to be in the fight. I'm just going to keep flying on. Of course, I can't really web a lot anymore because it will overheat rather quickly and it will destroy my engine. So at this point I'm just kind of like thinking, what should I do? In my back of my head I have a feeling I'm going to get a very good game out of this. And by the time I'm RTB, take back off while I get an air spawn because it's in a carrier, the game probably will be over. And right now I'm on 5, there's a lot of people left, not much of our team. So I'm thinking, I can probably push out a couple of more kills. Maybe 2, maybe 1. Aiming for that 7 right now. Donier, no one seems to be near me. And the Donier is quite close. So I just, ambitious shot. Probably could have hit it if I was more used to these guns, but seeing it's a Donier as well, I doubt it would have killed him anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Dive back down, get some speed. I thought he was gonna just fly away. And then I see the Donier, he's kind of like stalling himself out. He's dogfighting Adam in the spit. He dives into me, which I'm like, yes, please, come closer. And I somehow just one-shot him. That was quite a big steal, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, stealing from your squad mate is perfectly fine. I want to stay low, I want to stay fast, just to... I have more energy down low. I already have a yellow engine. And I want to keep some speed so I don't overheat as badly. So that's exactly what I do. I just keep it at 90, 85%. Get some speed. Slowly climb. Don't burn my engine up. Use a weapon I need to. Instead of webbing towards him. Because he might dive on me, I might get a dogfight. And then I can just web away and it will be fine. At this point, I was really hoping that this 190 would come down. But he's playing it smart. Top of their team, that play over here. So he probably won't be the stupidest. I'm just waiting for him to dive on Adam so that I can cut him off and pitch inside of him. And I see a very good opportunity here to go up for him. I still have some decent speed. Cutting him off, tell Adam to dive, because well, if he chases him then he'll be dead. He seems to be wary of me actually, so he extends away, as he should. And at this point I think, I'm not gonna get that kill. And I get a bit greedy. Well, a bit is a bit of an understatement. This is something I don't advise you to do. So bear with me. I'm gonna pitch up right for him because I know he's stalling out. He's dogfighting with Adam, so I hope he doesn't see me. So I just try to push ahead on with him. Most people, and I mean most people, will just commit with me right here. I will probably miss and he'll kill me. So this was one of the stupidest things I've done in the last couple of days, but I really wanted that kill. As you can see, yellow engine, well, I still have plenty of ammo, but this person is playing it safe and Adam is right there and I don't want him to get the kill, as scummy that is, but of course you always need that competition with your squad mate. And here it comes again. I know that he doesn't want to pull the handle on anymore, so I just pull up and I set him on fire with a very short burst. Zero throttle for a bit because I'm gonna overheat again, which is something I don't want to do. There's one left still. Nobody where he is, so I don't want to land because I have a feeling that he's coming back right here, right now. Cool my engine for the longest period of time that I can. Kinda want to land. Like I'm debating it right here. I'm like, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna go for him. And he's right fucking there. After stealing 4 of his kills, well not 4, after stealing 2 of his kills, you know, you gotta steal the last one as well. Make it a nice 8. We'll also showcase the plane in a way, because this thing is hella maneuverable. like to an extent that you don't expect. I thought what he's doing right here, and he just one of those people. Want to push the head on last second with gun pots as well. So I'll just stall him out. Just get some low. He goes away. He goes for Adam because he's right fucking there. Very, very much obliged. And I just one-shot his tail off. And that's game. Well, after this dude flies into the water and takes a swim. Great game, second game in this thing. Of course with the help of my squad mate. But it's an 8, which is something I don't get very often, so I'm quite satisfied with this. And that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed it. If you don't know Adam, I doubt you don't when you're here. Feel free to say hi to him for me. He makes a video every Friday as well. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.